It's your boy Capitan Chuber here, and we're back at it with another anime review. It's One Piece 1081, and we're back. So the beginning of the episode was basically Shanks. They were showing Shanks' ship. Then they showed Shanks walking on his ship, you know. Show him just staring at the sky. He was remembering Odin from when he was a kid, and Whitebeard and Gold Roger were like friends and stuff. That was that episode. And then you have him reminiscing on Momo and them. Hopefully they grew up because they were babies when he was a jit. But you know, they did grow up. And then he senses somebody going into Wano, which is crazy. That's how you know he OP. This man just senses somebody infiltrating already, which is crazy. Then you have the last ending of 1080, which Luffy and Kid were hugging it out with the fireworks and everything like that, which is pretty cool that they find out that this man's a warlord. Luffy's lit. I'm still sad that Law didn't get the warlord spot, but who knows. But then you see everybody having fun, drinking. And then you have just showing Wano that it's happy, it's, you know, fulfilling now. Luffy did his duties and freed Wano from the tyrannies of Kaido. That's exactly what they're showing, which is beautiful. And then you have the ninja crying that he missing Odin, wish he was here. Then you have, you know, the kids now they can eat whatever they want now. It's just a lively time now in Wano. You have everybody just eating. Then you have this bull guy. Everybody's like, y'all sense him, right? Y'all sense him. So then they all pull up to fight him. He's looking at Luffy like, nah, I gotta ice Luffy. I need that 3 billy, man. I need my money. He need his money. That's all he want. He want his money. And I don't know what his powers is. I guess it's a tree. His powers is a tree. He just does. He said he's a wood fruit, but every time he steps, it's flowers. How's that wood fruit if it's just flowers like that? To me, that makes no sense. But yeah, they talk. He's like, what? Y'all know about the outside world? I guess because Wano has been locked away from the outside world for so long because of Kaido, 20 years. I guess they don't know anything about the outside world, he assumes, but whatever. And then they start just fighting. They start icing him up. Like, where you going? What do you hear? They start icing him up, but nah, he got hands. He fighting back. Then he grabs him with a tree. That's when he started using his tree thing. You know, not flowers. But yeah, he basically is one of the Celestial Dragon's dogs. Because basically he believes on the Celestial Dragons being the ultimate power. And the ladder, it just being, you know, the ladder. The high income, medium, low. We prey on the low income because that's how we survive and thrive. Because we pay on the weak. That's what he's saying. That y'all have no rights. Because y'all not protected by nobody. So we here, y'all not. But he just explains his powers and he turns into a big ass, I don't even know what to call this, a wood monster thing. I mean, it looks cool in the animation. Then he's like, I have to reach Luffy. And then Yamato comes like, boy, don't be talking shit like that. Smacks his ass. And then it cuts to, you know, Shanks' crew. Oh my god, I miss these people, man. They never show Shanks. They never show him in action. Just a couple of dialogues and that's it. And then his crew is talking about how they want to meet Luffy so bad that he's unbelievable. The monkey's still there, which is lit. He kind of buff. He a buff monkey now. He's not just a small monkey. Then they have like, oh, we're about to reach the land of Wano. And then you have Usopp's dad like, I'm not ready to meet him, bro. I abandoned him for a reason. Chill, bro, chill. I don't want to go meet him now. And then they talk about Kid. Yeah, they hate Kid and stuff. So hopefully, you know, they meet everybody. But nah, then he started reminiscing on Luffy, on you know, him getting the fruit that Luffy ate. And, you know, them recapping basically the beginning half of One Piece of Luffy as a kid. That he had time with him. He fought CP9 for the fruit. They attacked this ship out of nowhere. They're like, what do you want? And then they're like, oh my god, he ate it, what? But you know, we all seen that like so many times because the new live action made it like at least 4 times we watched that already. In some movies they even show it again. And One Piece film Red, they showed it again. And then they show Luffy's town. They show Shanks with Luffy just chilling. And then they show the monster eating his arm. And then they say, and then you see Shanks like, I have no intention of seeing Luffy at all. And everybody's like, what? And you see Usopp's dad like, damn. Thank God I didn't want to see that nigga. Thank Lord, boy. And then they were talking about Bartholomew. How Bartholomew burned down one of Shanks's Jolly Rogers out of town. Like, hey man, this is for Shanks. This Shanks is protected. This is an island protected by Shanks. So then Bartholomew's like, I don't care, boy. Emperor of the Sea, I don't give a fuck. We got Luffy now, baby. Luffy the Emperor, man. Come on. We gonna be throwing hands. Stop playing. Then he's like, yeah, we can't let that we can't let that slide, because then people gonna think, come on, man. We Shanks, man. We the Emperor of the Sea too. So then he talk about that. And then they talk about Sabo. How Sabo didn't die. I knew he didn't die. He didn't die. He basically made an attack on the Celestial Dragon. They keep talking about him. That he's controlling the Revolutionary Army now. Boy, Sabo doing big things. You see, he attacked. Everybody's on his back. He got notoriety now. Everybody's on the Revolutionary Army. They're turning against the government now. And letting the pirates rule. And he saved Akuma. He freed his attack on the Celestial Dragons freed Akuma. So now they all escape. He didn't die. They just lied that say he died so his notoriety wouldn't get expanded. But he didn't die. He actually escaped. So they explain it. This is behind the scenes in the newspaper. They say he did. You know. But now we see behind the scenes that he did escape, and that everybody's loving him now. And they're like, what should we do? We gotta do something about this. And you see the admirals of the army talking about how he killed the captain and how the princess is missing. So basically the princess is with the Revolutionary Army. She's supporting them. And basically Alabasta is with them. Basically she's supporting all of them. They're talking about she went missing and stuff, which she didn't. She's just supporting. And yeah, they showed the Celestial Dragon getting beat. Luffy did punch the Celestial Dragon. Then you got Sabo doing that. So now they both basically in the Revolutionary Army. And then you have, I hate this lava nigga, bro. This lava guy is so trash. He just dookie. I want him to get whooped. He killed Ace. I want him to get whooped. And then he keeps talking about like, nah, we can't let this slide. We had they had the 8 Nation Revolution now, and now they're gonna keep attacking back. This is their goal, and how, you know, Sabo got people hyped up, and now, you know, they really count him as a brother of Luffy, which he isn't, because, you know, they explained that if you watch the movie of all 3 of them as kids, they explained the Sabo story where Sabo escaped from somewhere. He was on a drifted wood, and then I think Garp saved him or somebody saved him, and he was on Luffy's island. And when Luffy was legit, and him, Ace, and Luffy's are brothers, Saki brothers. But yeah, technically we could call them brothers. Now they're threatened because Luffy is a Emperor of the Sea, and now you got Sabo doing this. They both attack Celestial Dragons, so a lot of people is gonna favor them. That's what they're doing. And then Yamato is over here talking about, I'm Kaido's son. Let's be honest, that is a daughter. You got, you know. Alright. And then you got Momo. Boy, I thought he was going to blast. This man said, poof, I don't got nothing. I'm sorry. Like, you're a dookie. And then he started biting the wood guy like it was going to do some damage. Like, man, he was doing nothing. But 1081 was a good episode. Explaining everything. I became, see, the Admiral at a wrong time. He dookie. He dookie. But, you know, Luffy gonna ice him up for Ace. I want Luffy to ice him up for Ace. He has to. He has to. He has to ice him up for Ace. And then you got He would say, I'll strike them all back. I don't care. I'm fighting Luffy. I'm fighting everybody. He has to fight everybody. He has to fight Luffy. And then you got Shanks. He's like, hey, back, man. We gotta finally acquire it. The One Piece. And that's where the episode ends. It was the nicest episode ever. And I'm waiting for more episodes. I'm waiting for them to jump the wood guy from the Admiral. I don't remember names. I remember powers mostly. But yes, the wood guy, he gonna get jumped by everybody, and I can't wait for that. He ain't gonna do nothing. But this is your boy Capitan Churro 1081. Let's go.